What's up, guys? Eating a little bit of lunch right now. I got inspired and then kind of forgot what I was going to talk about. I hate when that happens. But I'm going to keep the camera rolling just in case I remember what I was going to say. I'm trusting that the Lord will provide me with my memory back. Excuse me for how I'm eating right now. I just finished working out. I remembered. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I kind of want to share with y'all the top thing that I learned from 2022. This is what I was praying about the most. So at the end of 22, I had just rededicated my life back to God, right? And one of the things that I realized what I was doing is I was going to these shows, I was performing, and I just noticed how I was, like, my songs at the time, I felt like I was giving my best effort. I wasn't really like on fire for God like how I feel like I am now. But back at that time, I felt like I was doing a due diligence to God. I felt like I was making songs that could resonate with people in the world, but was talking about God. And what I did not realize what I was doing is I was looking for the approval of men. I was looking for the approval of other people to say, yeah, I see what you're doing. You going hard for God or whatever. I felt like I was, but I wasn't. You going hard for God, so we're gonna platform you. We're gonna put you on our platform, or we're gonna acknowledge you in some way. And I feel like I was going harder and harder and harder. I got all the way to a point where I was starting to get angry. It was affecting me. It was affecting my personality. It was affecting the type of music I was making. It was music that I was making to cater to other people, to get the approval of other people. So the end of 22 rolled around, right? And some crazy stuff happened. Maybe save it for another video. But I start to realize, like, hey, I'm searching for validation in other people when I should be searching for validation in the Lord. What I did next is I prayed, take away the fear of man from me. I don't need the fear of man. I'm seeking for validation. Everything I'm posting on Instagram is for validation. I'm trying to get likes. I'm trying to get followers. I'm trying to get all this. And the whole 2020, man, the beginning of 2023, I was going hard. Going hard. And then I started feeling burnout. And then after the burnout came, I started feeling like, man, I need to recenter with God. Cause the burnout came, and then I was posting. I made one post on YouTube, and I actually link it right here. It was about the SatanCon, right? So I made a post about SatanCon, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't want to say like it blew up or anything, but it started getting ranked. I got like 10,000 views on there, and that was like the most I probably did organically. And I see all these comments talking about, you know, God's gonna use you in a mighty way. You know, that's supposed to be like encouraging, right? That's like, to a normal person that would be encouraging, but to me it kind of froze me. It made me like, how am I supposed to make another video like this? Because that was like out of frustration. I made that video out of frustration, out of seeing the world kind of burn and turn to darkness and not live for God. Moral of the story is, I got burnt out. I stopped posting videos, and I kind of just recentered myself with God. I started, you know, reading the Bible a lot more. I started to go to church and just sit down. At first I was volunteering, but I felt like I was burning myself out. But there is a time and place for volunteer. But if you feel like you're burning yourself out, sometimes you just need to sit down and sit in the pews and just take in what the Holy Spirit has for you. And that's what happened in 2023 for about 4 or 5 months. And I'm just now starting to get back into making videos and content. But the Lord, you know, he really brought me out of that. You know, like, you shouldn't do this for other people. You should do this for me, for my kingdom, for my glory. And that's when I started to realize, hey, I made another video about that. I'll link that too. But I made a video about how I was narcissist and how I came out of narcissism. I believe that the world revolved around me. But that's when God revealed to me, you know, I was always asking for a blessing. Bless me with this, bless me with that, bless me with the money, new car, new home, new any, you know, material stuff. And nothing wrong with that. But the blessing that God blessed me with was his presence, with wisdom and not acknowledgement that, hey, this life is not about me. You know, this life is not about me. This life is about God. God is the center of the universe. A lot of times, like, even before I came to Christ, I always thought that I was the center of the universe. Sorry, let me get some more lighting. I always thought I was the center of the universe, but God is the center of the universe. You know, we all revolve around God. Our purpose in life is to glorify God. So the moment that I changed that, my thinking, is the moment where God really unlocked me. And now I'm starting to get into another season where he's unlocking me more, but you'll have to watch that unfold. This is your boy Loach. I'll see you next video.